up to 2,000 miles away. I'm looking at the world through a windshield, maybe Calgary. Watching it fly by me on the ride of Longview. I got a cute little thing I'm dying to see down in Nashville. But I'm down around Dallas and it'll be on the south. I got one more. This is a good one. One more, Dale. Let's take her home now. I'm looking at the world through a windshield. I'm watching it fly by me on the right. I got a cute little honey I'm dying to see down in Nashville. I'm down around Dallas and rolling on south tonight. I'm down around Big D and rolling on south tonight. But the very first song that my wife Bonnie and I sang, we were married 47 years almost, short of a week of being 47 years. Bonnie died on Christmas, the day after Christmas, for all intents and purposes, Christmas Day really. This last year, we were great partners for 35 years musically and carried on for another 12 years, although the last few years were tough on Bonnie. But as I mentioned when I started out tonight, the first song, we were extremely influenced by Ian and Sylvia. I met Bonnie in Austin, Texas, and which was a burgeoning music scene back in the late 60s. Met her in the fall of 68. I was supposedly going to the University of Texas. That didn't last very long once I met Bonnie. It was all over academically for me. But but anyway, music took over. But I guess that's okay. I'm still here after 50 years. But anyway, the very first song that Bonnie and I sang together was a song called Wild Geese, and it was on the So Much for Dreaming album, which was a later album of Ian and Sylvia's after they had sort of peaked and the old electric thing had kind of taken over, and it was an album, and Sylvia played auto harp on this song, and Bonnie played a little auto harp, and anyway, but the very first song we sang, we not professional, we just met. And we were sitting around my apartment there in Austin, or no, it was her apartment. She had stole me. She was older than I. She robbed the cradle. She was about 3 years older than me. And I hope you're recording this, Pauline. Anyway, I hope you are. It's okay. Anyway, so Bonnie and I sang this song. It was the very first song we sang together. I said, "You like Ian and Sylvia?" You know, I knew she liked country music. Oh, I love Ian and Sylvia. I got all their albums. And I said, well, man, I do too, thanks to my brother and aunt and uncle. And so anyway, you know, Wild Geese. And I said, well, you know, let's sing it. So we did. And the rest is history. We went on from there. And a couple of years later, got married. And so this is a song that, the very first song that Bonnie and I sang. I'd like to send this out to my friend who would have loved to have been here with me, and I would love for her to have been here as well. And she's an artist. She and Paula share a lot of the same love and for fiber arts and that sort of thing. This goes out to my friend, and we're going to get her up here, so help me God, one of these days. My friend Becky Crutchfield and her late husband Alan always sing this song out to her. It goes like this. It's got, I don't have Bonnie's beautiful voice to help me, but we're going to try it anyway. And this goes also out to Paula and Peter Swan, who have been so gracious to me this time and the time before. And they're no better folks, let me tell you, on this planet. Their favorite song, Becky and Alan's, to dance to. calling on the downwind as they go. No answers do they send, and springtime has too many miles to go. Long black pine, hillsides all covered in snow. Why does the wind say you ain't coming back anymore? Was there a time when my dreams weren't always of you? Now the days ain't so bad, but each night takes so long passing through. Oh, down by the stream, fresh out her tracks in the snow. Why does the wind say you ain't coming back anymore? Now I've got a mind just to ramble this whole country round, with the hills turn green and the frogs boiling out from the ground, and drive through the miles of country I've never seen before. Now that the wind says you ain't coming back anymore. My buddy Becky and her husband Alan. So Paul, Peter, Becky, Alan, that's for you guys. Okay. And Becky's heard me do that many times. But anyway. All right, folks. I think we'll do one more song here, if that's okay. Take a little break. I have CDs for sale, and Pauline's going to help me. I'm going to help you. They're all $15 each. Canadian money, American money. Any money, $15, and I'd love for you to take some home. And that's not what I'm here for, but I'm here to visit and to have a good time with my friends, and all of you are my friends now. Thank you so much for coming. We're going to do some more if you want to stick around, and we're just delighted to be here with Happy and Bob, and I hope we can come back and do this again. I hope so. Come back here. So anyway, let's take this set out with a song that I do that is a lot of fun to do, and it's about an old pickup truck. And there's another song by Lyle Lovett. Thank you, Pauline, for doing that for me too.
Which Becky is it? Is it Becky Allen or Becky Crutchfield?
Who's that?
Which Becky is it?
It's Crutchfield.
We've got two Beckys here.
What's that now?
Which Becky? Becky Crutchfield or Becky Allen that you want me to send this to?
How do you know Becky Allen?
It's in your phone. Pauline, it's Crutchfield.
Okay, got it.
Oh, okay.
We're
Okay.
good, we're good.
Well, my nephew's girlfriend is named Becky Allen, and she lives in Red River, New Mexico. And I thought you were asking Becky.
Sorry
So-
to confuse you.
Was it? Yeah. Wow, that is crazy. No, Becky Crutchfield is a woman in Santa Fe, and one of my dearest friends, and one of Bonnie's dearest friends, and I consider her a sister in spirit. And Becky is very special. And that's the one I want to get up here so much. Anyway, yeah, that was for Becky Crutchfield. And, anyway, who is in would much rather be here than where she is tonight, painting her house in Iowa City, Iowa. She has 2 homes in Iowa City, Iowa, and also in Santa Fe. And, but anyway, this is a song by Lyle Lovett, and it's a little song he wrote in homage to his old pickup truck. If you got an old pickup truck that you hate to let go of, and you know maybe it's barely running, maybe you can't even take it out on the highway anymore. Maybe you drive the back roads or whatever, and you're just fond of it. You get attached to it. And so anyway, this is a song that so Lyle wrote this song in homage to his old pickup truck that his mechanic hated to work on, despised it. He called it Old Black. So it's called the Truck Song.